No,
Let's talk
that's what I
about our
was thinking.
special guest. You know this face. I mean, he really needs no introduction. He's done it all. He's been a journalist. He's a lawyer. He's been a politician. Of course, we know him for 28 years on the Jerry Springer Show.
I'd like to formally apologize.
No apologies needed.
I've ruined the culture.
No, well, let me tell you something. I said thanks
Yes.
to him, it's the longest relationship I've ever had with a man. 28
Yeah.
years.
And it's not the father.
And
Yeah.
he's not the father.
But you never call, you never write.
Oh, I'm
Spring
sorry.
break meant nothing.
I got to do better, Jerry. But listen,
Yes.
he has a new venture.
All right, so we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
So we'll get to the show because it's been such a ride for 28 years,
Yeah.
and I have so many questions about that.
On the
Yes.
CW, by the way.
yeah, which airs right here.
You
on-
were great on the show, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
She's
That's
made
how
quite
I-
a few debut cameos.
That's how I launched my career.
Yeah.
On Jerry.
Wink, wink. Okay, so we've gone from the Jerry Springer Show to Judge Jerry.
Right.
Jerry.
A lot of people may not know this, but you are a lawyer.
Yeah, I started out as a lawyer. Sadly, all my clients are in prison. But no, no.
No, they're not.
But
No,
I
they're
started out as a lawyer, yeah. And so now, 50 years after graduating law school and passing the bar, now all of a sudden I get to be a judge, and I'm excited about it. I thought at my age it was time to retire and everything.
No.
All of a sudden,
No.
NBC
No.
comes and says you can do this new show, so I'm excited about it.
Well, we
yeah.
can't get enough of Jerry. I mean, come on. And we were talking about this before we went on camera. These are real cases.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if you could kind of set the tone for the show.
I hadn't watched court shows, so I honestly did not know that. But these aren't people that just want to be on television, because when they file their suits around the country, they don't even know I have a show yet. So it's not like, oh, let's file a suit, we'll get on television.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we have stringers that are given a different region of the country, and every day they look at what cases are filed anywhere in the country. If it's an interesting case and it's small claims, so it has to be $5,000 or less, they call the plaintiff and the defendant and say, would you like to have your case adjudicated by Jerry, in Connecticut, where we tape the show, not tape, whatever, film it.
We
It's not
get
film
it.
either. What
We
do they
get
do
it.
nowadays?
They
Yeah.
It's
film
all
it.
tapeless. It's just.
It's called film.
I
yeah.
don't know.
But anyway, that's what we
Record.
do the
That's
show.
what we call it.
And then, they're flown to Stamford, Connecticut, and I give my judgment after hearing from the plaintiff and the defendant. And even though I joke around a little bit, because I can't help it,
Yeah.
but I have to be serious at the end, because these issues are serious to the people that filed the suits, and so they deserve respect, and I try to give them that.
How is it different from the Jerry Springer Show? Is that how
Well,
it's
in
different?
this is interesting. Here I have to use my mind. I mean, for 28 years, I was vacant. There was nothing in there.
You're kind of refereeing a
Yeah,
little
because
bit.
when you do my show, the Jerry Springer Show, there are only 3 things you have to say.
And what's that?
You did what? Come on out. We'll be right back. If you
is
can do
not
those
the father.
3, yeah.
Forget that
Well,
one.
that's
yeah,
Maury. But
That's Maury.
Yeah.
But if you do those 3 lines, you're a talk show host.
You got it.
So
You got
that
it.
it was fun to do the show. I really did enjoy it, and it's given me this wonderful life. So I can't, disrespect it. But this is much more challenging.
Yeah.
And
That's great.
and I enjoy that. I get to, at this age, use my mind a little bit.
We'll be
That's
right
so
back.
great.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I'm just curious. I take it when we were looking at the forecast, you don't come to Vegas too often.
No, I've been here doing shows and stuff, but
Maybe not
yeah,
during the summer.
it cooled down to 95.
That's what I was going to say. How are you adjusting to that?
You all say the same thing. It's dry heat. When you're burning, how many people who burn are wet? It's always
I
a
know,
dry
it's
heat.
so hot.
Heat is heat.
Yeah.
It's hot, right?
Yeah, it
I love
burns.
it. Well, can I just say, we love having you here. We got to get you
You
out
are
in
so
Vegas
sweet.
more
Thanks
often.
for Well, I love it here. I mean, I've done, as I said, various shows here, and it's
Yes.
always an exciting place to be.
Well, so many questions, and unfortunately, it's TV, so we have to wrap. But talking about, real quickly, how did you ever expect when you started the Jerry Springer Show for it to be what it is now?
No, I was a news anchor at the time
Yeah.
for NBC
Interesting.
in Cincinnati.
Remember that.
And this was a side job, and I just signed for 6 weeks because I had no particular interest in it. I was assigned to it because Phil Donahue was retiring.
Yeah.
And the company
It's
owned
kinda
Phil
take over.
Donahue came to me because we were doing well with the news and said, we're starting another talk show. You're going to host it. So I was assigned to it. And I wasn't crazy about it, but so I did it for 6 weeks, and it turned into 28 years. But,
Isn't that
so I got lucky.
amazing?
It's pure luck. I mean, it really is. That's God's truth.
Yeah.
It's luck. There are a lot of people that have tons of talent, and they don't get the chances that I got. So
I
it's
was
luck.
reading at one point in some markets it was doing better than the Oprah Winfrey show at some point. So
Exactly. And pretty
Exactly.
soon we'll be like,
No,
Judge
she was
Judy,
a-
who?
No.
Jerry Springer, Judge Jerry, check it out. We're so excited to have him, and we're going to get him back too.
and we're going to
see you
take
tomorrow.
pictures now.
$20.
Okay, he's going to charge us for it.
MyLVTV.
Oh, there I am in my
There
robe.
you look great.
Oh my gosh.
We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us.